Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's Senna the Crazy Geek Crafter. It's been a hectic few weeks, and I hope I have time to tell you all about it and tell you about these cards. See, I've been having a bit of trouble being creative, both because of time, pain, and, well, creativity. So, this project is 8 cards that'll stay in my drawer, ready to be customized with sentiments and embellishments. But basically it's just a pretty background. I had these leftover papers from a project I did in my guest bedroom, and why not use them for something practical like this? I know I'm going to need a lot of cards over the summer. I mostly do. And here in spring I also have a lot of friends who have birthdays. So this was the practical solution to a time management problem I have. Yeah. Where to start? I planned a project in my living room. I did that last summer. And I was going to do it after Halloween, because I figured I have time. We didn't have to host the Christmas Eve party this year, so we had the time and space, and we could just take our time. And then in October we found out we were gonna have Jaina, so we pushed it to after New Year's, and I've been doing small things here and there, pulling down shelves, fixing holes, repainting the wall, all that, and it all culminated during the Easter break. I don't celebrate Easter, but I do appreciate the holidays. And that really wore me out physically. I had trouble stopping when I had actually was exhausted. But it didn't help that the week after Easter I had multiple things I didn't plan to do. I figured that week I would spend recuperating, getting back to normal. And then I had to take my boyfriend to the dentist very urgently. The day after that I had to take the dog to the vet urgently, and it just kept piling on with things I had to do, and it was hard getting videos done and getting anything done actually. So it's been hard. On top of that, it has been I don't know where inspiration went. I watch a lot of other YouTubers, of course, and one of those I follow, her name is Danny. She's from Canada. She does DIYs, DIY Danny, if you know her. She's great, she's nerdy, I love her. And her latest episode kind of hit me. She talked about this, just being burned out. Creative, it just didn't come to her anymore. She really missed spring, and today I sat outside. We turned on the barbecue for the first time this year, and I sat there in the shade watching the dogs play, and my boyfriend enjoying his barbecue. He loves that thing. And I got what you said. It was just the wind had gotten too much, and I hope now that the flowers are coming and the grass is back to being some kind of green in my garden. It really is some kind of green, because I have 2 dogs now, and the trees are getting leaves and things. I'm hoping that will help, but it has been tough. And the spring is also, it's always busy. This year I luckily only have 1 confirmation. It's in the family. It's my little brother, my youngest brother, and my dad asked me to make the cake. This was my hobby before I did this much paper play, but I haven't really practiced much in years, and now with my bad back I can't do it to the extent that I used to. I've come up with a plan, and my boyfriend's promised to help me, but it's annoying, I do miss it, the baking. Not just the baking, and the decorating was what really thrilled me. Making things that could be eaten. It was so much fun. now I put my creativity into paper, and that kind of lasts longer in the drawer. Can have some ready, which is a good thing, because with spring comes Mother's Day, Father's Day, and a ton of birthdays, and this confirmation. And this year I don't think I have any weddings. God is praised. I was just reminded that we're halfway to Halloween, and I still have the haunted house haunting me. It seems like there are so many projects, and I have all the desire to do things. It's just that my body doesn't really understand that. Well, it's fun, because to my body apparently this is all pain. Yeah, it's like I'm saying, it's been a rough few weeks, and admitting to yourself that you are not at your best, that's even harder. Now I'm hoping these cards have been sorry about that. My brain is a bit sluggish, I think. I hope you understood what I was doing with the paper. But like I said, these cards are supposed to be ready for customization. Look at this, so pretty. The paper from Alexandra Renke is so beautiful. These of course mostly go for the female theme, but I think her art actually could be used for a male birthday as well in the summertime. I would never give a guy flowers on a birthday card outside of summer, I'd say, unless it's a gardener like my dad. His birthday is in December, and he's a gardener, so for him I would make flowers. But it was nice to get these done and know that I have an easy way to make a personal card for a friend or family member without having to do too much thinking. I have to find some matching paper, find a sentiment, maybe put a name on it, or a number of years, something to personalize it. But that's it, because these are just pretty as is. So this is the reason why the last few videos has been without voiceovers. I barely had the time to make the video. Making the voiceovers, it was too much. Now the living room is near to where it's supposed to be. All of the cabinets are up, the TV is put on the wall, and all my DVDs are back on their shelves on another wall. And I need a friend to help me finish the cabinet doors, but they're just standing to the side until we get to that. It doesn't stress me out that much. Our everyday life is back to basics. I got my craft space sorted out. I got some more storage, because this rearranging of the living room freed up a Calyx unit that I could use for some more space. After I lost that almost half a meter of table space, I've been struggling a bit. And maybe that will help too with creativity, because it's easier to use my brother where it's at now. Before I had to clear away a lot of clutter before I could use it. So I'm hoping this will help. But yeah, life gets in the way sometimes, and well, it's nice to be reminded, even if it's on YouTube, that we all have bad times, and that's why I wanted to kind of pay it forward and tell you that you might also be feeling the winter is it's becoming too long, and don't worry, spring is around the corner, and things will be better. Just hold on for a little more, a little while more, a little while longer, yeah. Can you believe I was trying to do a master in English, and this is my vocabulary now? I blame it on not using it enough. I better do some more voiceovers or something. Well, these were the 8 cards. I hope you enjoyed them, maybe inspired you to do something similar, to try and ease up on the stress that sometimes comes with people asking you last minute, can you do a card for me? This might be something you can have in your stock box, ready to customize cards. Well, I hope to be back next week, but until I am back, I hope you'll be having a good day, evening, or night.